I contacted him that, Daddy, I want you to be the guest of honor for me. And I've seen him watch my status, and I believe that he knows the impact that I'm making in Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the French ambassador to Ghana.
I'm new in this country. You can see like the way I dress. I'm French and proudly African. I'm West African. And I know the value for you parents, the value of the kids, the children, to grow them, to make them something better than you, what you were or what you are, especially in West Africa. My grandparents were Beninese, so it's not so far from Ghana, so it's why I feel I used to say to Gola that in Accra, I feel like at home. So I know the value, the kids, the children, for the parents. So thank you to be the parents, to share him a few with us, because if I have someone, where is he? He's hiding. Because I want him to be not far from me when I'm saying that. Today, and in the forthcoming months and year, it will be yes, I was saying that you were talking about sometimes very useful to have good classmates, impactful classmates. I know why is it. I was also a classmate with Emmanuel Macron. We were at school together, so that could be very useful sometimes. But I was saying that in already today, but in the forthcoming months and year, these classmates, they will be very proud of you. I don't want to be too long, but there are some events I cannot miss for any good reasons. When Kobe sent me a message, I was in France when I received your, and I talked to my PA, very serious ladies, who say, okay, we cannot make it happen because you will see this minister in the morning, the another one this afternoon in less than 30 minutes. But I'm so happy and glad to be with you. Because the issue we what Bola, Anthony, yourself, you have already said you are the best advisor for these young people, young generation, our sisters and brothers, to be not only respect each other, then all this good advice. So my first invitation is once again to invite you to listen to them and to follow their advice. The theme you choose this year for this Shine Summit, when I received and took time to read the progressive portrayal of media, technology, transformation, advancement, brand sustainability. I asked myself, they are so smart. That is very deep. That is very important because they are so that's very relevant. What I talked about very well, because all this, apart from being yourself, to work hard, to believe in what you are doing, is strongly linked to business. How to create your own activities, to be creative, to be imaginative. But beyond that, there are also, and what I talk about, how to make the difference thanks to the technology. And at this stage, I would like to share with you something I strongly believe as an African, but also as ambassador of France. 6 years ago, we were with Emmanuel Macron in Ouagadougou. It was his first trip in Africa. He did his diplomatic training in Nigeria in 2003, but he's not an African like you and me. Even if now he knows the African continent, loves the African continent, and one of the priority of the French diplomacy is Africa, not just to begin with the Africans, but to co-construct with the Africans. We need to learn from the African continent. We are close to the African continent. The Africans, they are so inspiring. And what I would like to share with you, when we were in Ouagadougou, it was on the 28th of November, 2017. And 3 days after we came here, we came to Accra. Emmanuel Macron said at the University Kizerbo, Ouagadougou, that the world is strongly waiting for the African continent, especially the young generation. Why? Because our continent is maybe the only one that are facing so many challenges at the same time. Technology, etc., etc. Also, why the best solution, and me, I don't have any doubt about that, will come from the African continent. But we are as smart as the other. We just need to be organized. Of course, we need from our political leaders also to be inspiring, but don't wait for anybody. And take the lead by yourself, and the solution will find them in the African continent. And this solution, I do think that they will also be very interesting and useful for the other parts of the world. So, get this in your mind. Waiting for, and Anthony talked about very well, waiting for, I don't know, which kind of help that are not really help. That is true when you are in interaction with a human being, and between the states too, that is also true. Currently, it's maybe we in Europe that need more the Africans partnership. It's why, and I talk a bit about the theme linked to technology, the media. The media, the journalist, when came, you were speaking, so I also took time to listen to. Thank you for everything you shared with us. Thank you very much. Especially are extremely powerful tools. That means that you can have positive impact as well as negative one. And once again, follow Gola advice. Don't just to be